This is a case that has been in the making for 7 years concerning what is popularly known as the Italian-Libyan pullback cooperation. What we see is a detour from pushback practices to pullback practices perpetrated by proxy on Italy's behest by the Libyan Coast Guard. This pullback policy entails the deployment of a tactic that achieves indirectly what Italy had already been prohibited from doing directly. The court itself notes that Libya is unsafe and observes also the multiple calls by the Council of Europe Commissioner for Human Rights, as well as other actors, asking states to stop collaboration with Libya. All of this is acknowledged, but then the court considers itself incompetent to adjudicate on the related violations of what we consider and what the court has so far always considered to be fundamental human rights.
Hello, my name is Stan Arn. I'm an independent journalist currently on board the Sea-Watch 5, so apologies if my internet connection is less than ideal. I find it quite stunning that the court acknowledges the collaboration between the Italian authorities and the so-called Libyan Coast Guard, and yet they refuse to find Italy responsible in this case. So considering the current political situation in Libya, are there any avenues for holding the Libyan Coast Guard responsible, or is the court kind of acknowledging that this will henceforth become a legal black hole where victims and plaintiffs have no recourse? And a quick follow-up question: if there could be a ruling certifying at an international level that Libyan authorities are violating human rights, would that open a new avenue for governments in Europe that are cooperating with them and holding them accountable then?
So in terms of the violations perpetrated by Libyan agents within Libyan jurisdiction, there is an open investigation by the prosecutor of the ICC, the International Criminal Court. This is ongoing. The question, I think, is more whether facilitating what ultimately are to be determined as crimes against humanity on the part of EU actors is adjudicatable somewhere. I mean, is there an avenue? Is there a recourse? Is there a place where Italian actions, but not only, also actions by other EU actors and other member states can find accountability? And the answer will probably be with the domestic courts or the UN treaty bodies, and perhaps the Court of Justice of the European Union in Luxembourg. But definitely today, the door to Strasbourg appears to have been closed, at least temporarily, for these kind of collaborations.